Somewhere in your home right now, there is a rulebook. You didn't write it, you've never seen it. But every day you're either following it or breaking it, and Mittens is keeping score. She came with it. Nobody told you. But we have obtained a copy. Here are the rules she expects you to follow, and what happens when you don't. Mittens has identified, through months of careful research into light, warmth, sightlines, and acoustics, the single optimum position in your home. You have been sitting in it. This isn't aggression. It's not even personal. Mittens requires the spot is occupied, and one of you has the patience to wait this out. Spoiler, it isn't you. When you come home, you smell wrong. You smell of the world, of other humans, of pavements, of establishments that may or may not have other cats in them. This requires assessment. Mittens' nose needs 30 seconds. She will not be rushed. Only once she's confirmed that this is, indeed, her person, and not some imposter in a suspiciously familiar jumper, will contact be permitted. You find this mildly baffling. Mittens finds your bafflement mildly baffling in return. Mittens has decided, after considerable deliberation, that your lap is an acceptable resting location. This was not always the case. It was earned. Over approximately 14 months of consistent, patient, non-pushy behaviour. You have learned not to make sudden noises when she arrives, not to reach for your phone too quickly, and not, under any circumstances, to express your joy too loudly. You have done well. If any of this is ringing bells in your own household, welcome. You are not alone. There are more rules, and Mittens has more opinions, and frankly, you need them both. Subscribe so she can continue your education. Sometimes you'll look at Mittens across the room, eyes closed, still, utterly uninterested, and assume she's ignoring you. You are, once again, reading her wrong. In cat society, you only rest beside creatures you trust completely. The fact that Mittens can close her eyes in your presence, can simply exist in the same room without vigilance, without tension, is the highest compliment she has available to her. She isn't ignoring you. She is resting with you. She simply hasn't informed you of this distinction. At 4:47 in the morning, Mittens will announce that dawn is arriving. You, in your ignorance, will describe this as yowling. It is not yowling. It is Mittens performing a valuable service, notifying you that the sun is imminent, that the house is unguarded, and that breakfast has been delayed for reasons that can only be described as your laziness. She considers this, frankly, a generosity. And against all reasonable odds, in technical violation of at least 6 of her own rules, Mittens has stayed. Not because she had to, not because she was trained or bribed. She stayed because somewhere in the daily negotiation of spots and stares, of greeting protocols and lap permissions, something quieter happened. You became a colony of 2. You learned her language, slowly and imperfectly. She lowered her standards without ever making it obvious. The rulebook still exists. It always will. But it turns out, for the right person, Mittens is willing to allow revisions. What's the unspoken rule your cat enforces most strictly? We're genuinely curious. Leave it below. We'll compile the best ones into a future episode, with Mittens, naturally, as the final authority.